What's up? My place is really messy. Please don't mind that. Okay? What I'm here for is y'all, if you find my stuff useful, please subscribe. I will be trying to motivate every single overachiever and hard worker and stuff. Messy mind, messy soul, messy focus, okay? So, I've been teaching for a long while. I consider my soul to be of a teacher. I've been through a lot of experiences. I did actually talk about a few of my experiences, but I do want to talk about more of my experiences relating to current events. So, currently, in my teaching, what I've seen with my teaching is if you know stuff, you're better than them. If you know all the technical terms, if you know the concept behind it, if you understand things to a very high level and you cannot explain to anyone what you're saying, you're useless. You make people feel bad. I would never want to learn under you. And since high school or fifth grade, I have pursued teaching to heal myself, to never make anyone feel bad about not knowing, and to be as open and respectful to every person who's trying to learn. You see that? I put that on my wall for a very specific reason. I have very specifically made this, and I am very, very proud of this design. The focus of this video is not to brag I went to UCLA. The focus is to tell you if your students don't do well in your class, it's your fault. I've taught 3rd, 4th graders Common Core, okay? If you don't know how to teach Common Core, just make it easy. They're in 3rd to 4th grade, okay? If they're failing, okay, really, curve is awful. I don't care what you mean by curve. If your students are not getting 60 to 90%, and we can talk about standard deviation later, but generally speaking, everybody should be getting an 80%. 80% is definitely the sweet spot. I've literally seen it. I've heard it. It's researched. If you cannot get 80% right, I will move you back a chapter. I don't care that you have to do a textbook in order. You need to know the foundations. And if they don't teach you the foundations, I will move you back until I feel comfortable. And you shouldn't worry about if you're getting moved back or forward. Really, the issue is, do you want to learn? What do you want to do with your life? If you want to do well in school, why? To make your parents happy? Okay, once your parents are happy that you got into a nice fancy school, what's your purpose then? You just want to do well in college? Okay, if you do well in college, what will happen then? You get an internship? Okay? I have talked to every person in every cycle of their life. There are different eras. You cannot have everything in every life, in every era. In high school, I just chose not to have friends and chose to be to pursue leadership very, very aggressively. my mom said if I got into UCLA, I could just be free. I would never have to talk to her again. She pushed me really hard. I really did not like that. So I got into UCLA. Yay! But it was just as hard. And I'm glad I got an engineering degree, because now people who think I'm stupid will not think I'm stupid when I say I went to UCLA. Really, when I say I went to UCLA, they will treat me better. When I say I did an engineering degree, they will teach me better. I literally went to the Apple store and I knew the way it worked. You cannot get past the middle portion without checking in. Okay, you cannot, once you check in, you have to wait. This guy came there like 5 times. No one helped him. I did not want to brag. There's no reason for me to say, hey, I went to UCLA. Hey, I studied this. Really, all you need to do to teach is help someone out. Anyways, you guys should stalk me on social media, see who I really am. I think I will start a GoFundMe. I'm gonna try to advertise more. I'm not even gonna advertise. I'm really not gonna buy anything. Really, all I want to do is just talk on YouTube, get some support, make a community. I'm on Tiki Talks. So Tiki Talks is TikTok at emerald.bamboo is probably the URL link. Here I've tried to make the URL link at emerald.bamboo. LinkedIn, I try to keep it simple too. linkedin.com/bamboo _learning center. You don't have to pay me. I don't really care about paying, but if you want, you can buy me a coffee. You can GoFundMe, whatever you want. Really. You can Venmo me money. Okay, if you can afford it. Okay, but I'm just gonna post. I'm just gonna keep posting, no matter what. My boyfriend actually inspired me to do that.